as well, so we're set to go for the first of the night. First of 8. Runners up behind the gate. This is the Graham Moon Plumbing Pace, and the starter said go. Conversion came away well. Rock and Roll Annie moderately away, and Tepri fired up from the outside is in search of this early lead. They're followed further back then by Kalura Flight. Great result, and Don't Be Foolish. Further back, It's News to Me. Then Benji and Brogden, followed then by Rainbow Fighter. Oh, there's trouble up front here. Conversions in it. Kalura Flight, and back at the tail of the field now as they work into the straight as our Midnight Mayhem. So down to the judge, 25.8 the lead, and Tepri the leader is out by a length and a half. Second spot there in Rock and Roll Annie, about 2 away then is Benji and Brogden. Now big break back to Conversion, followed then by Don't Be Foolish as they work out of the straight. They were followed then by our Midnight Mayhem. On the outside, It's News to Me. A break then back is Great Result. A long way back then is Rainbow Fighter, and Kalura Flight. It's a mile back. There must be 100 metres between first and last as they run along the back. 31.1 was the first quarter, and Tepri on top, led the way by just over length. In second spot is Rock and Roll Annie. They're followed then by Benji and Brogden as third. Then we've got a break of about 25 metres back to Conversion on the inside of Don't Be Foolish. They're followed then on the inside then is our Midnight Mayhem as they work up to the bend. Out wide of it then It's News to Me, then Great Result, and a long way back then is Rainbow Fighter and Kalura Flight. Second quarter 30.9 where Tepri led the way, just over length clear. Rock and Roll Annie is second, 2 lengths away. Third then is Benji and Brogden, a break of about 3 further back. Conversion on the inside of It's News to Me. They're followed then by our Midnight Mayhem. Out wide of it is Great Result, and then Don't Be Foolish. A long way back Rainbow Fighter, and 2 lengths Kalura Flight. Those last few got tangled up on that first bend as they work up the back now. Third quarter about to be posted, and it comes up in 29.5. Tepri the leader. Rock and Roll Annie pulls off the fence to go forward smartly now. About 3 away then It's News to Me, and they're followed further back then by a Midnight Mayhem as they work up to the bend. Over on the inside, in between runners then is Conversion, and they're followed further back then by Benji and Brogden. Rock and Roll Annie and Tepri fight it out in the straight. Rock and Roll Annie hit the lead from Tepri, and the favourites home in the first. Rock and Roll Annie will go on and beat Tepri. Third in It's News to Me, followed then by our Midnight Mayhem. Over in the fence, Conversion, then Benji and Brogden. Great Result. A break is Rainbow Fighter, Don't Be Foolish, and Kalura Flight, whose chances were spoiled at the start, has been last throughout. So Rock and Roll Annie, Lola Weideman takes out the first, $2.60 and $1.50.